Hello, I'm Tom. In this video, I want to show you a tool I personally use and recommend, Malwarebytes. It's a powerful antivirus and anti-malware software that helps protect your computer from viruses, ransomware, and all kinds of online threats. I'll walk you through how to install it step by step, and then we'll go over the basic settings so you can make sure your system is properly protected right from the start. The great thing is, Malwarebytes has a free version that offers strong protection and is more than enough for most users. There's also a paid version with extra features like real-time protection, scheduled scans, and VPN. Okay, so let's download and install the software. So you can download it from the Malwarebytes official website. Just click the free download, wait a little bit, and then you can just download the installer to your computer. All right, double click the installer, or I can do this from the browser. You can close down the browser, and then we have the Malwarebytes installation screen. We can just click on the install button. Here you can select the type. I'm not going to install it for a team or business. I'm just going to select personal. Click next. The next step is optional. If you want, you can choose to secure your browser. In this case, it will add a Malwarebytes extension to your default browser. I think this is a good option, so I would recommend doing this. But if you don't want to, you can just skip this step. I'm going to add this though. Okay, and Malwarebytes is installing right now. This may take a couple of minutes. And it's done. The software has been installed. Click Open Malwarebytes. If you have a subscription, just click this I already have a subscription option here. Then you will need to log into your Malwarebytes account and the Pro version of the software will be activated for you. I'm just going to click Get Started. Again, it offers to subscribe if you haven't. I am just going to click Maybe Later. I already have a subscription, but in this video I want to show you the free version of the software. And in later videos I'm going to show you the Pro versions or the Pro options of the of Malwarebytes. Let's just click Maybe Later. If you add your email address, you can continue with a free trial. Although you don't need to provide your email address, it's optional. Malwarebytes will activate the free trial so you can try all functionalities of the software. Just click Got it, and immediately it will offer you a full scan to run. I'm just going to skip this for now. But if you want, it's recommended to run a full scan. Let's click Skip, and this is the dashboard. I'm just going to make this bigger. Okay, so here we can find a number of options. In the middle, we have the security options and online privacy. The scanner option shows the last time a manual or scheduled scan was performed. If you want to start a scan, you can just click the Scan button here, and here we can access more options. We'll check these out later. The detection history lets you review past scan results, quarantine items, and any detected threats. Real-time protection shows whether real-time protection is active or not. This is only available for subscribers, but right now we can access this because we are using the trial version. Well, this option basically monitors your system continuously for threats as they occur. The VPN functionality is also only available for subscribers. It indicates your current VPN status. Right now it's inactive, but if it was active, it would show your current virtual location. Obviously you can change it. There are a number of servers all around the world that you can choose from. I will create a separate video about VPN. The Trusted Advisor section displays a score based on your current protection level. Right now we don't have any score here because we haven't run any scan yet. And also it will offer recommendations to make the computer more secure. And here it shows all supported platforms. And if you have any subscriptions, you will be able to add a new device here. On the left-hand side, we have the main dashboard menu. We have an identity protection, which basically monitors your email for breaches or identity theft. This is a really nice feature. And we have a main settings option here. Let's click the scan button and let's see what happens. I will just pause this. So this is basically a real-time progress view of a threat scan. This is the standard scan type in Malwarebytes. It checks the most common areas where malware is known to hide. If I resume, it shows that the threat scan is in progress. It checks for updates, so basically downloads the latest malware definitions. It also scans memory. It looks for malicious processes running in your system memory. It also scans programs that launch automatically when your computer starts. And it also scans your file system. It scans the important files and folders on your hard drive. Here you can also see the stats or statistics of the scan. You can pause, resume, or you can cancel the scan. And on the top, you can see 3 tabs. This is the scan tab. On the scan scheduler, you can schedule a scan. I think this is also only available for subscribers. And you can see reports of past scans. Let's go to settings. And here we can see more options. So under the general tab, we have the update threat intelligence. It automatically checks for updated malware definitions, so it's a good idea to leave this on. But you can set how often Malwarebytes should check for updates. Okay, the application updates, it automatically downloads and installs updates, and you can also manually check for updates. The Windows Startup option, you can set this to launch Malwarebytes when your computer starts. The delay real-time protection when Malwarebytes starts, this is not enabled by default. It adds a delay before real-time protection kicks in. It's useful if your system is a bit slow. The next one, enable self-protection module. This adds an extra layer of defense to prevent malware from disabling Malwarebytes. And the last one here activates the protection even earlier during boot. This is off by default. The Windows Security Center, it registers Malwarebytes in the Windows Security Center. It lets Windows know that Malwarebytes is protecting the device and replacing Windows Defender notifications. Okay, you can also choose from different display mode. You can choose light or dark. You can change the language. Right now, these are the available languages for Malwarebytes. Event log data. This helps with support and troubleshooting. It's off by default as it's not typically needed unless diagnosing some kind of issues. If you want to get the latest software updates, including beta versions, then you can enable this option. Usage and threat statistics. This basically helps Malwarebytes improve its service by sending anonymous data to the development team. And the last option here is the proxy server. If you are behind the proxy, you can configure Malwarebytes to connect through it. And lastly, you can restore the Malwarebytes settings to the original default settings. Okay, let's go to scan and detection. If you enable scan for rootkits, this will scan for deeply embedded threats that can hide themselves from normal antivirus tools. However, turning this on increases scan depth but may slow down scanning. So it may take a lot longer to scan your entire system. Scan within archives. It's enabled by default. This will look inside compressed files like zip or RAR files during scans. And the last one, it enhances detection capabilities by using AI to spot different suspicious behavior. The next option here is the manual scan performance impact. Here the scans complete more quickly, but may use more system resources. If you select the second option here, the scans take longer, but allow your computer to stay more responsive during scanning. The Windows Explorer settings allow you to scan files and applications from the context menu. If enabled, it adds a right-click option in Windows Explorer to scan individual files or folders. Here, the potentially unwanted items. If you enable this, it will detect items, for example, when you install a new software and there is another software bundled within it. They may not be harmful, but are usually unnecessary for you. It's a good idea to leave these options on the default settings. The second option here basically flags changes to the system settings often made by adware or any other unwanted software. The allow list, if Malwarebytes blocks something you trust, you can add it to the allow list so it won't be flagged in future scans. Okay, let's go to the protection settings. So here, basically, we have the real-time protection options. Again, this is only available for active subscribers. The web protection blocks access to malicious or suspicious websites while browsing. Malware and PUP protection detects and blocks known malware and potentially unwanted programs. The ransomware protection obviously protects, again, ransomware. It detects suspicious encryption behaviors. The exploit protection, it basically shields vulnerable applications like browsers or PDF readers from exploits. And also you can block suspicious email attachments. The automatic quarantine options automatically quarantine malware when it is detected and it isolates them. And the second option, if a file is incorrectly flagged and later confirmed as safe, it will be restored automatically. Brute force protection is useful for preventing attacks on remote desktop protocols. It is disabled by default. And the tamper protection prevents unauthorized users or malware from modifying your protection settings. And the next one is the VPN settings. I'm not going to go through this because I'm going to create a separate video about VPN and Malwarebytes. So let's go to the last option here. You have a number of different notification options. The trusted advisor recommendations. This will send you helpful tips and suggestions to improve your protection. So basically these notifications come from Malwarebytes. It's a good idea to go through all of them and see which one is needed for you. You can get notified if new stuff or updates are added to the app. And you can also get notifications about promotions and special offers. You can get notifications about scans. It lets you know when a scan finishes and everything is clean. It also sends you a notification if you haven't scanned in a while, and it can also alert you to run a scan when you download something new. The protection notification group here basically notifies you if something important like web or malware protection gets disabled. It shows up when Malwarebytes blocks a dangerous site, for example. You'll also be notified if a threat was stopped and moved to quarantine. You can also get a heads up if Malwarebytes catches and isolates ransomware, and it also lets you know when Malwarebytes stops a vulnerability from being used. And we have an advanced settings group here. It controls how long the Malwarebytes notification stays visible. You can choose something like 2 minutes or longer if you want. Play mode, basically if you don't want pop-ups while gaming or working, this pauses them automatically when certain apps are running. You can add your apps to the list by clicking here. So if there's a software you use and you don't want to be disturbed by Malwarebytes notifications, you can just add that app or software here and the notifications won't show while you are using that software. Okay, so this is all I wanted to show you in this video. And in the next video, I'm going to show you the VPN inside Malwarebytes. Thanks for watching, and if you like the video, please hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe.